What was the age that you guys started to use social media? Yes, most people start using social media as soon as they get the phone, whether it is they're 9 years old or 11 years old. Considering how literally everyone in this world uses smartphones as well as social media, it is significant that um, I explain the impact of social media on kids. I currently use social media as well, and I see my parents, my relatives, and my friends using social media as well, and think, how would you feel if your daughter um, got harassed or talked down on the internet? Or worse, they find some inappropriate image or false news and decided to post it on online. Well, us as adults, we know when these things are not true or inappropriate, and we decide to ignore them. But kids, they do not know. And they will find themselves clicking these links or talking to a random person or falling for the false news. According to a CNBC article, the average kid gets their first smartphone at age 10.3 and opens their first social media account by age 11.4, and by the time they are 12, 50% of kids use at least one social media platform. Therefore, in order for social media to be used, there should be an age limit on it. And the parents should know when the kids should use their social media, and the parents should do a good job of teaching them the dangers of it. Now, my goal of this speech is to inform the parents of when the kids should use social media and the two negative impacts that the social media can have on kids. Now, in a scholarly article called "Do Social Media Impact Adult Mental Health and Well-Being?" A qualification study published by the British Journal of Social Work, they explain Instagram enabled the participants' negative perception, self esteem, body image, unrealistic expectation, and presenting others' lives as body as perfect. This means that when kids should be developing and growing and eating, they look at other models or celebrities online on Instagram or a social media platform, and they tend to not eat and try to be like them. And this would also cause them low self esteem. Now, to further support my claim, in another scholar article called Measuring Impact of Social Media on Young People's Mental Health, they explain, by Ejike et al., they explain the constant disparity of picture perfect lifestyles seen on social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram has been shown to be toxic for young people as they struggle with a body image, eating disorders, anxiety, and depression. This is telling us that social media not only impacts the self esteem of a kid, it will also give them anxiety and depression. Kids will often find themselves comparing their lives with another person's life through social media and thinking, what am I doing in my life and why am I not as cool as them? To further support my claim, in the ebook, Psychologist's Guide to Adolescence and Social Media, Pure Court claims social media, smartphones, text messages, online applications, online gaming forums, and websites are all used as tools as weapons for cyberbullying. Now, smart social media is also a cause of cyberbullying. A weird post, a expression of a thought of a idea can cause cyberbullying, as the others can look at this post and be like, why are you thinking this? Why is he saying this? And they could target that person and cyberbully them. They could cyberbully you by DMing you through social media, or using social media to cut down another person and make them a target, to think that you're weird and you don't deserve to be our friend. Now, social media can also have positive impacts. In the same article in the British Journal of Social Work, they also explain that social media can help friends become closer, and even when not meeting them in person. Although this is correct, I would argue with this, as you can never trust anyone but yourself. That friend you thought that was real and your best friend, and you feel comfortable around them, whether it's a random person or a person you know actually, you might send them funny pictures or embarrassing pictures of yourself, and they might go on to spread it to other people and make fun of you using that picture. Kids don't know, since they're so young, the dangers of this world, and they think everyone likes them, and they don't know if someone doesn't like them. And through these pictures that you send to your friend, you might be a target of cyberbullying for that cause. Now, I've explained to you about the negative impacts of social media that can have on kids. I am saying that I'm not saying that kids, adults, there's no negative impacts for adults as well, but adults should be responsible for their actions and take whatever consequences they have. They should also know what the world is like, and they should also know what to avoid and what to um, trust. But I'm saying that as kids, you don't know a lot, and you're not developed yet, and you don't know the dangers of the world. Social media is so huge at the point that everyone in the world has it now. So let's make sure to take in consideration of these consequences and help kids as they develop into adults. Thank you.